Hi Bromingas! Today we answered the question why everybody hates the rewind videos.
Yes, why everybody hates YouTube Rewind. You know, last year it was the biggest hate ever, and this year isn't much better. So we thought, hey, why do people hate YouTube Rewind so much? So let's talk about YouTube Rewind.
They started at 2010.
Yeah, the first YouTube Rewind was 2010.
And we watched it.
Yeah, we watched those all,
Yeah.
not all of them, but we
But a
watched
lot.
10, 11, 18 and 19 to get, you know, a bit the feel of it.
Yes.
And it started in 2010 and they did like a top 10 video.
But it's really personal because they picked the special moments of the best videos, and it was really fun, I think, because it remembers me of the time in 2010 when I watched the videos. And yes, it was really fun.
Yeah, it was much better than the one they did now in 2019. Because, like you said, more the moments, the real YouTube moments were captured. Yeah. And it was much shorter. It was only like a minute.
2 minutes?
No, 1 minute.
Ah, 1 minute.
The
Crazy.
2010 was only 1 minute. And then the 2011 one was also a bit, was also like a top 10 style video, but it was really cringe.
Yes.
I mean, you see Rebecca Black, and she introduces you to the YouTube Rewind.
Like a moderator.
Yeah, it's so cringe. Oh my god.
Yes, the 2010 video was better. It doesn't feels like YouTube.
Yeah, it didn't feel like YouTube.
Yes.
Not YouTube at all.
And then I think the others, I did a bit of research, and the videos from 2011 till 2015, I think, they was all like the stuff in 2010 and 2011.
They kept the same style.
They kept the same style, yes.
With just the most watched and most liked videos. Yeah,
and I think they were really popular and the people on YouTube liked it.
Yeah, they liked it.
Yes.
And you can see also on Wikipedia, there's a good page where you see all of the YouTube rewinds, and you can see the like and dislike ratio in percent. And actually all YouTube rewind videos up until 2018 and 19 have a very good like to dislike ratio.
Yes.
Except for 2011, which also has like 47% dislikes. But all the other rewinds had a very good ratio.
Yes.
So something really... it really fuck, I cannot speak.
What do you want to say?
Yeah, really bad happened in 2018. People hated it so much. They really fucked up there. So why?
The escalation happened in 2018. Yes, it was really crazy. And we watched it again. We watched it when it came out. And now we watch it again, and it was so fucking cringe. Oh my gosh, you can't believe it. I think you saw it too, but
so
oh my gosh, I couldn't watch it like in real time. We have to play it faster.
But it's so cringe, and if it's slower, then it's even more cringe because they have so weird pauses.
Yes.
And it feels so acted. It's not real at all. You always have the feeling that they're really there to act, and not like they do it genuinely because they like being there and tell the stuff. It really feels like acting. Yes,
but you should know this rewind video from 2018 is the most disliked video on YouTube. It beats The Baby from Justin Bieber with 17,000 million dislikes. Crazy.
17 million dislikes. 17,000 million would be 17 billion. That would be a lot.
I made
17 billion dislikes.
Sorry.
That's too crazy. 70 million dislikes.
70 million, but it's a lot. Crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's really dislikes. A lot. 70 million.
If you think about it, man, it's more than most videos ever get. And it's just dislikes. So people really hated it. But so why? Yeah, why was the big thing? So we have a few theories.
Yes.
We did some research. And your conclusion is that it's a real disconnection between the real DIY creators, you know, the YouTube creators, and the more media mainstream creators.
Yeah, the entertainment industry and business. Yes.
And 2018 was much more focused on the entertainment industry.
So you can see it in the video. It's like a movie. It's not like the YouTube videos that DIY videos which the creator make and which they are into. Yes.
It starts with Will Smith, for example.
It's an actor.
Nothing wrong with Will Smith. I love Will Smith. He's one of my favorite actors of all time. Yeah, he's not a YouTuber.
He's not a YouTuber.
That's the point.
Yeah.
And I think many people got upset because of that. And then they start up in this bus, and this Fortnite bus, and he says like, what I want for YouTube Rewind is Fortnite, and I don't know what the fuck. He mentions another famous YouTuber, and I was like, damn, it's so cringe. Yeah. And then they're in a bus, and then they sit around that fire, and they talk about weird stuff. And then Casey Neistat talks about K-pop.
It's just so weird situations summarized.
Yes.
In one video.
It's so cringe.
Yeah. Yes.
But you can really feel the disconnect which YouTube had with the core
the creators, yes, and the community, yes. Yeah. And I think this is because YouTube as platform has on one side to assume the creators and the community, and on the other side they have to assume the advertisers.
Yeah, they have to serve both.
Yes, both. And they try to serve more the advertisers in the Rewind video of 2018. And this is the problem why all these creators gone crazy, and it has so much dislikes, because who watches the videos? It's the creators and the community. It's not the advertisers. They only want to make money and advertise their stuff and products. Yes, and this, I think this was the problem with this video.
Absolutely, they missed out on that, really. But there's nothing wrong with, for me, and I really dislike it when people hate on YouTube, because you always have to remember that it's completely free for everyone. You can upload your videos for free, you can watch all the videos for free, and I think YouTube gets a lot of hate, got a lot of hate in the recent years, and it doesn't necessarily deserve it. I'm aware of the apocalypse and all the fuck-ups YouTube did, but I have to say, they have to make money. And the reason why this 2018 failed so hard and was so focused on the entertainment industry was they wanted to become more advertiser friendly.
Yeah.
And this is why you feel this real disconnect. But you cannot really blame them. But then again, I mean, small creators made them big, so
and
it's a very hard balance.
I think you're right, but I think it's not the right place to show this. How can I say, in a Rewind video?
Yes.
I think a Rewind video is not the place to show, we want to make money and we have to attract advertisers. I think the Rewind video is all about the community, and I think it also should assume the community and not the advertiser. And I think this was also a problem.
They started back in 2015 when they wanted to become more advertiser friendly. The whole apocalypse was built around this, because they wanted to have the edgy content more off the platform, more violent content off the platform, because advertisers don't want to put their ads in front of this, which I cannot understand, if I'm honest, really, because if you watch TV, man, there are many very edgy, very brutal, very sexual or whatever content on TV, and Coca-Cola and all these other big brands have no problem advertising on TV. And on YouTube it's subtly different. I don't understand this stuff.
Yes, maybe because on TV the edgy things comes in the evening.
It's safer for children.
Yeah.
But that's a lie, man. Whose children doesn't watch? When I was 10 years old, I watched at 9-10 p.m. I watched TV. Of course, I didn't watch like real crazy TV shows and movies, but I still watched stuff which were for a much older audience, and the ads were still there. But so I don't understand.
Now we see the problem, which was so big for the Rewind 2018, and what is with the Rewind 2019. We watched it, and I have to say, I found it nice. It was not that bad, the video.
Yeah, the video wasn't that bad. I was surprised. It was a well-made video.
It was really much better. Really much better.
Really much better.
It was much better than the 2018. It was not cringe. It was more like the first Rewind videos in 2010 and 2011. Yeah. I think this was also the idea from YouTube.
They wanted to go back to the roots, so to speak.
And so they created again a Rewind where they showed the most popular videos of the year in different sectors.
Based on likes.
Yes. Yeah.
Not views, but they used likes as the ratio to show, as the metric to show which videos performed the best.
And also, like I said, they used different sectors.
Yes. First they showcase just the most liked overall.
Yeah.
Then they go in the category of music. Then I think
video games.
I think the beauty industry is also there.
And I found it really nice. It was really attractive with the music and the style. It was really nice, the video. But you can see it has also really much dislikes.
Oh yes, and this is very interesting. If you look at the video now, on the date we recorded, we are recording it, and this video comes out a week later. Probably as much more now when you watch this. At this moment, it has 5.8 million dislikes and about 3 million likes.
And I think the trend is going further down.
More dislikes.
Yeah, more dislikes.
And it's just out for 2 days now, the day we're filming. And
really
why
crazy.
is that? Why do people hate it? Because it's not a really bad video.
Yes, and like we said, they go back to the roots. It's not like the Rewind 2018, yes.
It's just a bit lazy. But why is it hated so much?
Yes.
And I think much has to do with the backslash from last year. People are still very salty about the video from last year.
And I think like you said, they hate the platform thinking of YouTube. Like I said, they want to attract advertiser and want to be advertiser friendly.
You mean those two-sided marketplace thinking?
And
but it's because people still don't like what YouTube did in the recent days. For a long time, we both were just lurkers. We didn't produce any content. So we are very new to this whole YouTube game. So I don't want to complain or anything because really I don't care. I just try to navigate whatever YouTube throws at me. And I don't want to complain about it. Now, especially now with the new thing with child safety and stuff, I'm not here complaining about that. I'm like, okay, what can I do to adapt to those changes and make the best out of it? Now it's the same. I mean, I don't know what YouTube can do to help the creators to make YouTube Rewind more appealing. I think it will take a few years until people, maybe next at least till next year until people get more likes for the rewinds.
But I think another point is that they are really statistic driven.
The 2019 video. It's just statistics.
Yes, the video feels like you watch a video where only the whole videos are ranked. It's just a statistic driven video. And I think this is also a point why it's not that hearted by the people.
Why it's not what?
I don't know.
Hearted.
I don't know if I can say this. I just said it.
Liked.
Liked, yes.
Yeah. Hearted, what the fuck?
Yes, I think this is also a reason.
What was the reason?
It's you're so mean. You're so mean. So, no, you understand me. The video is really statistic driven on metrics and not on the community. It's not community driven. It's just metric driven.
Instead of really getting a deep dive into the YouTube meta, into the YouTube communities and finding out which were like the golden nuggets, not necessarily who had the most likes, but what were really the moment that defined this year. They failed to do this. Of course, some of those videos are the most liked, but not all of them.
And they're just mainstream.
They're just it's just mainstream again. And that's what people didn't like in the 2018 video, and now it's still mainstream. I mean, for example, we watch not many YouTubers that are really, really mainstream. Most of YouTubers I watch are smaller YouTubers with 500,000 to 1 million subscribers, and they're never in this ranking.
Yes, and I think these people make the YouTube community.
Yeah, they are the heart of the community. Yes, that's true.
I think a lot of the people are these people. This
most creators, of course.
And this is the heart of YouTube, and they show no empathy to these creators and to this community.
Really?
In the Rewind video, no.
Not in the Rewind video.
And we talk about the Rewind video. Yes.
Not in the Rewind video, I agree.
Not in the Rewind video. And I think this is also a reason why it is so disliked.
Why it's still so disliked.
I think these are the two main points.
Look at the comments.
I
want to just...
Let's dive into the comments.
Let's dive into a few comments to understand even further, so you know that we don't just talk shit. Because the comments are very much on par with what we said. Many people call it lazy, many people call it distance and stuff. But before that, what I found very interesting, 2018, when they made the video, PewDiePie made also a Rewind video. And this had much, much more... It was very liked, very well received, and there you can really see what makes YouTube great, because he's one of the OG creators and he is really the embodiment of this do-it-yourself from zero to the hero YouTuber story. And of course his video was really like that, like it should be.
A really funny comment. YouTube. Last year we made something with the most dislikes. So this year, let's try to break that record.
How did you pronounce that?
Record.
Record.
Oh, it's not a record.
It's not a recorder.
Oh my gosh, it's record. Sorry,
that's funny. YouTube is like the one teacher who tries to act cool but fails miserably.
Okay, this describes the rewind videos in one really good sentence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, awesome,
they want to be cool, like the community, but they can't.
Yes.
Yes.
By far the worst rewind. I thought it was a big ad. I disagree with that.
I disagree too. Yeah.
They just try to do it like they just try to copy the past or redo the past. And I think it's a good idea on paper. They probably thought, whoa, this is going to get viral and going to be awesome and people going to love it and stuff. They underestimated how long people can be angry.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But still, we are not here to hate on YouTube. We just try to figure out why YouTube Rewind is so much hated.
Only reason why I watched this is to see if they put Felix and Marcia's wedding. That's it. Yes, they want to see the real creators, like PewDiePie.
But
he was in the Rewind.
Yeah, because his video was, I think, the second or third most liked video.
Yeah.
It had really high number of likes.
But he's too big, yes.
Yeah, he's just PewDiePie. I mean, he's transcended all of that.
Okay, but where is PewDiePie versus Tesseris? That was iconic.
But that's again.
This is something.
Again, that's again that point. They just show the most liked videos, but not the things that drove the community the most. Yeah, this was a really big
also
thing.
Eminem and which was the other
the beef between Eminem and
Machine Gun Kelly.
Kelly.
This was also a big deal this year.
Yes.
And it's going crazy on YouTube, yes.
Yeah, it's because they just used likes. They didn't look at what were the big events. In my opinion, if they would have done a video where they showcased the best events and handpicked them and made a nice top 10, it would have been received much better. And I mean, this year, for me, one of the biggest things would be KSI Box rematch with Logan Paul. And of course, Mr. Beast's rise to fame.
Yes.
I think this was really the year of Mr. Beast. And of course, he's in the video, but it's just, he has one of the videos which had the most likes. But not like, oh, look at him, how he came to be and his whole journey. I think that would have been much more interesting.
Yeah,
we are on a rant now. So, okay, to summarize it. Okay.
What? He speaks so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, why are rewind videos so hated? Yes, this was the first question we asked. And the answer is, we have two main points. One is YouTube has to assume the creatives and the community, and on the other side, the advertiser. They have to satisfy this part, the community and the creators, and on the other side, they have to satisfy the advertiser. And this is a really big
conflict.
Yes, conflict.
Conflict in goals.
And I think it's really difficult for the platform, and the creators and the community want to see the really deep YouTube stuff in the rewinds, and they can't because the meta, because the platform is really statistic driven. Yes,
they do everything in machine learning and stuff.
And I think these are the two main points. Yes,
I think this was the first point. What's the second point? What? I think there was just one point. What's the second point?
I have summarized in one thing.
But you said there are 2 points and then just talk about one thing.
Yes.
Okay, you say. Okay, I tried to paraphrase.
Yes.
So, okay, first, YouTube has to satisfy the creators and advertisers.
Yes.
But I want to add that there's a difference in creators. You have more mainstream media creators, and you have the old school or more like DIY creators.
Yes.
They're like you in YouTube creators, and there's also
conflict. Yes.
Yeah, not conflict, but more like they have different goals and different mindsets.
Yes.
And this of course causes problems for both sides. And the advertisers want to work with more the mainstream media and the entertainment industry creators than the DIY creators.
And so YouTube pushed the entertainment creators.
And you can see this very well in the 2018 video.
Yeah.
And the second point, I think, is that they failed to appeal to the community, to the viewers by serving meta content, by serving really deep YouTube nice content.
Because they only used statistics and metric-driven data.
Yes, now we got it.
So,
thanks for watching.
Have a like.
Subscribe.
See you next time. Brominga.